Yeah. Check, check, check.
Check, check, check.
Oh, and I can hear you now. All right. Cool.
Okay, I can
All
hear
right.
you too.
Check, check, check. Check.
Perfect.
Clutch. That is very clutch.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome, everybody, into the Collard Foundation Complex here on the campus of Howard Community College in Columbia, Maryland. Matt Trudeau and Sebastian Marich here with you today. We have two games, but the first one is going to be the Westmoreland County Community College Wolfpack coming into town to face your Howard Community College Dragons. Both of these teams having a different season right now. Dragons are sitting at 14-4. They're 4-1 in the conference. They are currently on a 7-game winning streak. So they came out of that 3-game losing streak and went, you know, 7 straight so far, most recently being an overtime win at Hagerstown this past Wednesday, 81-77. Last time you were on the call in the building, they went to overtime and beat Garrett, which was a huge game, 88-78. Now, for Westmoreland, they come into today 5-11 on the season, 1-3 in the conference. They're on a 1-game losing streak. They lost on the 15th at Penn State Fayette, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so, and they've also had an extended, they've had a week and a half off. Dragons played on Wednesday. So what are some of your thoughts about this game coming up?
So today's an very important game, as this is a Region 20 Division II game. So this counts for seeding and whatnot, and trying to crack the top 8. So on paper, Dragons will see a Westmoreland team that you said 5-11, a team that, quite frankly, we went up there last year and beat them by a lot. Let's just say. So it's easy to look them over. You can't do that because they're a lot better than they were last year. They've won a game in the region. So there's a lot of possibilities for them and belief in them right now. And the Dragons can't look over them. It's very easy to look over them, fall into like a 5-10 point hole with like 5 minutes to go in the first half, and then you're in a trap all of a sudden. That's what Westmoreland's hoping to do to you. Can't let that happen. Dragons got to be fully focused. Play inside. I was talking to one of the coaches today. They want to emphasize interior more. They felt like they've kind of gone away from low post play. And I think you're going to see a lot of Anthony Jami in this one, and you're going to see a lot of Savion Gowder, who's back from his extended absence. I think you're going to see a lot of the low post players today in this one.
All right, before we move any further, let's get the starting lineups for today's game. We'll start with the Wolfpack out of Westmoreland County Community College. They're going to start at number 0, a guard, sophomore, Tyler Trevelyan. Number 11, a sophomore guard, Tyreek Martin. Number 13, a sophomore guard, Marvel McGowan. Number 20, the leading scorer of this team, averaging 18 points per game, a freshman guard/forward, Lorenzo Gardner. And number 34, a freshman forward, Jay-Sean Blackman. They're coached by head coach Scott Morrison. He's assisted by Julian Nichols. And the Dragons are going to start today. Number 1, Jaden Johnson, a sophomore guard. Number 4, a sophomore guard, Truth Norton. Number 11, a sophomore guard, Emmanuel Enriquez, the leading scorer of this team, 11.7 points per game. Number 24, a sophomore guard, Christian Dean. And then number 35, a sophomore forward, Anthony Jami. Christian Dean's coming off of a major game on Wednesday night. He scored 27 points. He had 4 steals, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds on top of that. Trude Norton is in for Miles McDuffie, who is out of today's game. Oh, and they are coached by head coach Mike Smelkinson, assisted by Will Thomas, Al Miraz Jr., and Cole Harshman. We are going to step aside for the playing of the national anthem and the starting lineups in the building, and we will be back for this Region 20 matchup between the Wolfpack and your Dragons. All right, Matt Trudell, Sebastian Merrick back here for the opening tip-off. Both teams were announced their starters. We are going to start this game off. Anthony Jami going head-to-head against Tariq Martin. Or Tarek, I don't know. Which one would you say? I've seen that pronunciation both ways.
Let's go with Tyreek.
I'm good with Tyreek. Tariq. Tariq is fine.
That's what it said, Tyreek on the PA. So.
Okay. All right. So we are going to have Martin go up against Anthony Jami. Cut the mic. Ref signals. And we are ready to go.
Yeah, referee was telling us to cut the music off, thinking we controlled the music. That was a little interesting. So had to point him to our press box
up top, and the Dragons won the opening tip. Enriquez gets it over to Johnson. Johnson gets it down low to Enriquez. Nice little spin move and gets it to go.
Good little steal there by Enriquez. Good opening possession from the Drags.
And Dragons going with the pressure defense. The Wolfpack's able to get it across the line. Gardner misses the shot at the hoop, and now Truth Norton off the pass from Jami. Good to take on everybody, but bounces it out to Johnson. Johnson pass to Enriquez. Enriquez spins. He gets fouled. Very close to being a travel.
It was. Dragons got away with poor defensive possession there, in my opinion, on Westmoreland's first possession. They had a couple opportunities for a trap, a little lackadaisical. Westmoreland just happened to miss the layup there, but the Dragons are going to have to be a lot stronger and use the sidelines to their advantage on the defensive end of the floor.
Enriquez goes to the line for 2 free throws. He makes the first one. He has a 63.7% free throw shooter. The foul was on number 34, Jayshawn Blackman. Enriquez gets both to go, so the Dragons up less than a minute in, 4-0. And Dean gets a steal on the inbound, misses the left-handed layup, and Gardner comes down with the rebound for the Wolfpack.
Dragons in a 2-2-1 right now. I think they're going to stay in this for a little bit. They think they can cause some pressure, and Enriquez is going to pick up a blocking foul.
That foul was on Emmanuel Enriquez. That's his first, team's first. He fouled Marvel McGowan. And McGowan will look to inbound it. Gets it into Martin. We're back underway. Now McGowan calling out a play for his team. Swings it over to Martin. Inside to Gardner. Gardner has to throw it. Almost loses it. Now McGowan out to Gardner for 3. He misses it. Rebound by Martin. Dragons fell asleep there, and Jaden Johnson knocks the ball to Truth Norton, so they get the steal. Norton drops it off to Jami and gets a nice left-handed layup off the glass. What a pass by Truth Norton.
That was a great pass, and a great job by the Dragons to get out in transition against this Westmoreland team. I think you're going to see a lot of that today.
Gardner gets it across the line. Now Martin down low along the baseline has to swing it out to McGowan for 3. He misses it. Martin battles for the rebound, but Truth Norton comes down with it off the tip from Jami. And then Norton's going to just settle it down over to Dean. Dean's going to drive baseline. Kicks it out to Johnson, baseline 3 on the opposite side, and he gets that to go.
Great job by Dean driving baseline. Looked like he was going to take the layup, saw an open man in the corner. Johnson knocks it down from 3.
Now Blackman gets it all the way up to Martin. Martin gets trapped. Blackman can't handle the pass, and now Norton from Dean. And Norton's going to get the right-handed layup to go, and it is 11-0, 17:39 left in the first half. What a run by the Dragons to start this game.
Yeah, it is a great run. And a good timeout by Coach Morrison of Westmoreland. Wants to get his group settled down a little bit. You can tell the pressure is getting to them right now, so calm them down. I'm sure they saw what the Dragons do. I'm sure they worked on it in practice. He's probably letting them know, like, guys, we did this in practice. It's our press break. Let's just slow it down a little and relax. But for the Dragons, great start, from the beginning of this game. That using the sidelines to their advantage on the defensive end of the floor as basically another defender, and they've gotten some effective traps and caused a lot of pressure for the Westmoreland group, and Westmoreland hasn't handled it so far.
And a lot of high percentage shots as well. Being
Yeah.
able to,
But what we emphasized before the game, they wanted to go back to kind of their roots, down low play. And outside that three by Johnson, everything was attacking the basket. And I know that's what they emphasized, the coaching staff.
Martin is just able to get it over to Blackman. Then Martin gets the pass while he was cutting in the lane, but misses the layup. Now Enriquez to Dean for three. His was short. Didn't look like his feet were set right there. And
Yeah, probably not the shot coach Schmelk. I mean, it's one of those where it's easy to say if we make it, we compliment him. He missed it. We're gonna say it's not the best shot. I think it's fine. It just due to it. That's what presented itself in transition happens. Move on to the next play.
Trevelyan's pass too high for Gardner. Goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Wolfpack. Now Johnson gets it across the line to Norton. Norton throws it down low to Jami. Jami gets it stripped away. It goes out of bounds off of the Wolfpack, so it will stay with the Dragons.
Dragons have done a lot of sealing down low. They're looking to kind of get back to their roots, dominate the paint. I know that's something that they've put an emphasis on this week, so look to see more of that in this game.
Now Jami out to Johnson. Johnson on the opposite side baseline misses that three. Norton gets the rebound, and he takes it strong and gets it to go.
Great follow-up by Norton there, seeing a loose ball, attacked it, didn't wait for it to come to him, and he got the offensive rebound and easy layup.
Dragons almost with the steal, but now McGowan with it, bounces it to the opposite side on the baseline, but Gardner has to shuffle it out. And now McGowan, 7 seconds on the shot clock. McGowan throws it across to Trevelyan. He misses the three. Rebound goes to Anthony Jami. And the Dragons' size is really playing benefit to them early. And Norton on the other end, right-handed layup, gets it to go. Excellent pass by Enriquez.
Yes, indeed. And the Dragons have gotten their way in transition right now. And another steal for the Dragons. Dean with active hands.
And Dean took it up, but he got partially blocked. But Johnson's able to regain control of the ball for the Dragons. He throws it over to Dean. Dean goes through the lane, gets it out to Enriquez for an open three. A little too strong. Rebound drops to Blackman of the Wolfpack. And now Marvel McGowan gets it across the line. 15-23 left in the first half. Dragons up 15-0. The Wolfpack are desperately needing some points. Gardner.
Dragons in the 2-3 right now defensively.
Now McGowan.
Haven't been in man for this whole game.
And Blackman misses the reverse layup from the pass from Gardner. Now Johnson gets around the defender. Gets it to Norton. Norton's just going to back it out. Didn't like his options. Now Dean drives and gets a crazy layup to go. Nice play by Christian Dean.
Yeah, nice strong take to the basket. Good cutting and spacing by the Dragons, leading to easy baskets.
Martin kicks out to Gardner. Extra pass to Trevelyan for three. He misses it. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson's pushing it. Goes all the way. Misses it. And the rebound goes to Blackman, who's going to throw it up to Gardner. Gardner gets a tough basket to go. And the Wolfpack wanted a foul.
And should have got it.
I agree.
And Jami was not set. I understand Coach Morrison's frustrations. He's wanting every point for his Wolfpack team, especially with the hole they're in right now. He's looking for every opportunity, but they're going to get the ball back off their travel by the Dragons, and we'll go to this media timeout.
We will be back. 14-10 left in the first half. Dragons up 17-2. All right, back here in Columbia. Arthur Roche's on the court for the Dragons now. Same with Sincere Barfield for the Wolfpack. Braylon Ryan comes into the game along with Nathan Papuga. And now Trevelyan gets it across the line. Gets it over to Ryan. Now Trevelyan. Trevelyan trying to drive, kicks it out to Papuga for three. He misses that, and it goes off of Barfield's hands and out of bounds. So stay with the Wolfpack. They'll get 20 seconds back on the shot clock. And now it will be Trevelyan, Tyler Trevelyan, looking to inbound. Colin Harshman comes in for Truth Norton for the Dragons, and they're going to call foul. I think that's going to be on Enriquez.
That's his second. Enriquez wasn't vertical, so he'll probably see him come out the game here.
Yep, he's going to come out for Jasper Hanna.
Our foul number 11, Emmanuel Enriquez. That is his second and the team's second. Lorenzo Gardner to the line.
Gardner is going to the line for 2 free throws. Gets the first one to go in.
Entering the game for the Dragons, number 22, Jasper Hanna.
Jasper Hanna checking into the game for the Dragons. I think you're going to see a lot of basically the whole bench get an opportunity, especially guys like Hanna, McMahon, and Heitshu, with McDuffie not playing today.
Both
looking to see who they can rely on and fill his role.
Both free throws are good. Oh, well, the JV team has a game tonight, so I don't know if they want to have Smith or McMahon play.
Yeah,
if they don't have to.
Or they can play both.
Yeah. Barfield now. Now Roche for three. In and out, misses it. Rebound drops to Blackman. And now Gardner pushing it the other way, 17-4. The Wolfpack are on a 4-point run right now, 4-0. Papuga gets inside to Blackman. He gets swarmed. Now Ryan, tough shot around the free throw line, misses it. Good job by Roche, able to get the rebound. He's going to push it up. And he's going to spin it out. Now Barfield misses the shot. Looks like he might have got on the arm, and then Jami gets the rebound, and he gets fouled on the putback attempt. He misses it.
He did get hit on the arm. That was a foul on the refs.
It's a makeup.
There you go. And I think you're going to see a lot of play-through contact today. You can see how the game's going to be called. So Dragons got to play through it, but Jami going to the line for 2 shots.
And he is a 64% free throw shooter.
Didn't use his legs on that one, just kind of flicked it up there, hence why it was short.
You said flicked it up?
I did.
Okay. It sounded different in my ear, so I was like, you're
really
canceled, Sebastian.
He didn't flick that one up there, though.
No, he did not.
He used his legs properly and knocked the second one down.
And so Dragons now up 18-4. Gardner now. Needs some help. He gets it from Maston, who just came in for the Wolfpack, who drops it back to Gardner, who stepped out of bounds. So it'll be Dragons ball. Savion Gowder coming into the game for probably Jami, I would imagine. He does.
Jami is coming out for Gowder.
Yep. They switched the media timeouts up, so I think there's a little bit of confusion. They thought we were supposed to get a media timeout right now, but we are not. We are getting one in 29 seconds or so. Sincere Barfield gets it across the line. Now Roche. Barfield looking inside. He's just going to drive it. Drops it off to Roche. Roche on the other side to Gowder. Good ball movement by the Dragons there.
Yep, and great job finding the spaces and the gaps in the Westmoreland defense. Gowder inside gets the easy layup, and now he gets the steal.
Ooh, that was so close. Smart play by Arthur Roche not to touch it.
Yeah, they almost got a backcourt. Lucky for them to avoid that.
Barfield bounces over to Hannah. Now Roche. Roche's going to get a pick from Gowder. Needs some help. Gets it to Harshman. Harshman's going to shoot a straight on 3, and he gets that to go.
That's his game right there. Harshman coming off the screen and on the run, sets, shoots, and knocks it down.
Trevelyan picks up his dribble, needs help, gets it to Maston. Maston throws it to Gardner. Gardner gets a crazy shot to go, and he will have a chance at a 3-point play. He's their best player. He averages 18 points a game. I would imagine you're going to see a lot of that. And now he has a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, you can see he's a solid 3-level scorer for the Wolfpack and does a good job creating contact. And he's going to go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play here.
Makes the 3-point play. It's 23-7, 11-17 left in the first half. Barfield's going to run point for the Dragons. Now Harshman. Roche inside to Barfield. Barfield gets a floater to drop. 25-7. And now McGowan. Dribbles behind his back, has to get it over to Papuga. Papuga backs out.
Looked like McGowan kind of got away with the travel there.
Maston now to McGowan. Now Gardner for 3 along the baseline. No good. Roche comes down with the rebound. Now
Good job by the
Barfield.
Dragons getting out in transition. However, he's going to run into a charge.
Sincere Barfield not happy with that call. I felt like that was one of the clearest charge calls that
Ever.
you'll see. Yeah.
Ever. I think he was there for a good 3 seconds. He was set before Barfield was inside the 3-point line.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but that's how it naturally is.
It happens.
You're an offensive player. You drive. You don't see the guy. It is what it is. I'd do the same thing, I'm sure, if I was in his position. So,
wide receiver mentality.
There you go. There you go.
McGowan now with the ball for the Wolfpack to Papuga. Inside to Masson. He gets it poked away, but it's recovered by the Wolfpack. Now Gardner, and they're going to call a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Wolfpack.
Good job by Roche with finding an opportunity to get his hands in there, not reaching, seeing a crease to get the tie up. Good defense there by the Dragons.
9 seconds left on the shot clock. Gardner gets it. He's fouled. Are they going to call it a Harshman or Gowder?
Well, that's a breakdown regardless by Savion Gowder there. You're the big guy. You're not supposed to be drawn out. That's what Westmoreland wants. He's got to stay at the basket no matter what. Because as soon as you leave and they bring Colin Harshman over, that's fine for them because Harshman's not really an interior post defender. He's not a big. So Gowder's got to stay in that position and protect the basket there. He did not. And now, unfortunately, due to his mistake, Harshman picks up his second foul.
Yep, so he goes to sit, and coming in for him is number 5. That is Kanye McMahon. And they give up 2 free throws. Both free throws are good by Gardner. 25-9. Now Hannah to Roche. Inside to Barfield. Barfield's good. Let that floater go. Does not get it to go this time. And now Gardner gets a pass from Maston. And he gets blocked from behind by Roche. It's going to go out of bounds. It will stay with the Wolfpack. But good defense by Arthur Roche.
So this is the same exact spot Westmoreland was in as we're going to have a media timeout here. But I will follow up on this thought after our media timeout.
25-9. Dragons up over the Wolfpack. 9:52 left in the first half. We'll be back. Welcome back to Columbia. Matt Trudell and Sebastian Marriage back with you. Sebastian, go ahead and tell your little tidbit.
So Westmoreland's in the same exact spot in terms of the last inbounds play they were on their previous possession. Now, the Dragons lacked paint presence the last time out. They got to protect the basket here, and you got to see Savion toward the basket, and there you go. So do you see the difference between that last possession and this possession? Gowder protects the basket on that end, runs out in transition. Barfield feeds him the alley-oop dunk.
Beautiful alley-oop by Savion Gowder from Sincere Barfield. Maston now over to Papuga. Thought about it. He has to pick up his dribble. Now McGowan. McGowan, nice spin move. Reverse layup. Cannot get it to go, but then McMahon knocks it out of bounds.
Possession remains with Wolf.
It'll be 10 seconds on the shot clock. 9:21 left in this first half. Dragons up 27-9.
I feel like we're watching the same movie, the same exact spot, once again, inbounding for Westmoreland. This time the Dragons do a good job and don't make the mistake they did on the first time. Westmoreland with 2 seconds, got to get it up.
Gardner misses the three. Barfield gets it. Throws it up to McMahon, who gets it back to Barfield. Barfield with some contact, and
Good
they're going to
call.
call an offensive foul.
That's an excellent call by the official there. Barfield leaned in with his arm, and the referee saw that. That's absolutely the right call, and Barfield picks up his second.
And both of them are charges.
Yeah, they are.
On the previous possession.
That was a great call there by the referee. A lot of referees would not see that, but he definitely extended his arm there. So tough break for the Dragons. Got to get back on the defensive end.
Too much extension is what they let you get away with that little push off, but if your arm goes all the way out,
Right. No doubt about it.
now McGowan over to Gardner, back to McGowan. McGowan trying to drive, gets it down low to Elijah Smith. He gets fouled. They're going to give him 2 shots.
Yeah, Jasper Hanna picking that one up.
That's his first, I believe.
It is. Make him earn it at the line, but the Dragons got to be careful now. They keep adding team fouls. And before you know, the one thing that can help Westmoreland really is getting points at the line with the clock stopped.
Yep.
And if you're Westmoreland, you got to keep attacking the basket here, because you get to the line, those are 3 easy points and help you get back into this ball game here.
And Gardner now is 6 of 6. Sorry. Yeah, 6 of 6. Okay, yeah, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He has 11 points. The Wolfpack have 11 points.
Westmoreland actually are in the bonus now, so you got to keep attacking the basket. If you're the Wolfpack, our scoreboard said 5 team fouls. Now all of a sudden went up to 7. So there you go. They're in the bonus.
Roche gets blocked at the hoop, but he gets it back and puts it up and in.
Good verticality there by the Westmoreland defender, Holiday. By Smith. Smith with the good verticality, but Roche with the equally good follow-up, not giving up on the play.
And the first person not named, Lorenzo Gardner, scores points for the Wolfpack. That is number 23, Nathan Papuga. So now Johnson.
Westmoreland extending some pressure here. Good. I like the wrinkle there by the Wolfpack, trying to maybe throw the Dragons off here.
Mid-range jumper, step back. Jaden Johnson gets it to go.
It didn't work, but still a nice wrinkle by the Wolfpack, and Johnson handled it the right way, got it out of his hands, didn't allow him to get trapped on the sideline, and he ends up getting the ball back and getting a 2-point basket.
Roche gets his hand in the way of the pass. It drops to Johnson, and now Roche misses the oop layup. Gowder misses the putback, gets it back, and now they're just going to get it to Jaden Johnson. He's going to shoot a shot from right around the last spot, but he missed it.
Poor possession there from the Dragons. 3-on-1, you got to get points there. It's not a good possession there.
And now McGowan to Masson. Masson gets blocked by Jami twice, and now Jaden Johnson.
Great job by Jami staying vertical. Very important there, and gets the block.
Roche, nice pump fake. Can't get the mid-range shot to go along the baseline. McMahon gets the rebound, misses the putback, and now Maston heading the other way for the Wolfpack. Gardner. Over to McGowan. Now Papuga baseline deep 2. Does not get the friendly bounce. Johnson gets the rebound. And they're going to call.
Loose ball foul on
He said white.
Westmoreland.
I think it's Garden.
Gardner did pick it up. That's his second, and he's going to come out the game now because of that. So that's a big loss for Westmoreland. Your big source of scoring. And they're going to have to get some scoring now from other options.
And Trevelyan and Blackman come back in for the Wolfpack. Norton and Dean come in for the Dragons. Now Norton with the ball. Gets it back over to Johnson. Inside to Dean. He's swarmed. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to throw a baseline to Roche. It gets tipped away by the Wolfpack. Dragons playing a little sloppy. Now McGowan can't get it to go. And then they're going to late foul call. It's going to be on Roche. And a 1-and-1 coming to Elijah Smith. Thoughts on the call?
Didn't see it. I must have missed it because, and then seeing that he's not complaining, so maybe he did get him. But 1-and-1 coming up for Westmoreland.
You know, the one thing that kind of bothers me, it's almost like a continuation in soccer. Missed free throw where it's like once the Dragons got the rebound, it's like now I'll call the foul.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Roche, thought about a 3, decides against it. Now Johnson will shoot a 3, misses it. Rebound drops to McGowan. And now McGowan's going to drive. Kicks it out to Maston for 3. Too strong. Johnson gets the rebound. Johnson going to bring it down all the way. Misses the layup. Norton gets the offensive rebound. He's going to back it out and slow it down.
Good look there for Westmoreland. Masson got pulled that. Fortunately, just a little too strong, but I'm sure Coach Morrison will be happy with that look.
Dean now for 3. Gets that to go. Nothing but net. Swish, as they say.
Yes, indeed. Dean with a good shot there and found the open space on the three-point line. Knocks down the corner 3.
5 minutes left in the first half. Dragons are up 21 points. Trevelyan drives, and he travels.
And we got media timeout.
Media timeout, so we're going to step aside. 4:49 left in the first half. Dragons up 34-13. We'll be back. Welcome back to Columbia. Dragons ball coming out of this media timeout. Looking to extend their 21-point lead. Johnson gets it across the line over to Norton. Norton, nice little move, but has to pick up his dribble. Gets it back to Johnson. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Dean Over to Johnson. Johnson attacks the zone. Now Norton open along the baseline. Nice reverse layup by Trude Norton.
Very nice reverse there by Truth. Good job by the Dragons, though, getting set in their 2-2-1. You know that was discussed coming out of the timeout. After the make basket, we're getting in this immediately.
Missed three-point shot by Ryan Burkhart. Trude Norton heading the other way. And he's just going to back it out. Around his back pass to Johnson. Johnson, good pass inside to Jami. Jami gets blocked. And now Blackman. And they are going to call an offensive foul on Jay-Sean Blackman. Good job by Trude Norton getting into good defensive position.
And taking a charge in front of one of their bigger players. Like, it's one thing to take it from a guard. To take it from a big man is another thing. So good job by Norton there to step in and take that one for the team.
Colin Harshman comes back into the game for Arthur Roche. He has to be careful. He has 2 fouls. We'd like to see him play relatively clean the final 3 minutes and change left in this first half. Jaden Johnson over to Trude Norton. Inside to Jami. Jami, turnaround jumper, no good. And now McGowan heading the other way for the Wolfpack. Gets it to Blackman. Blackman baseline to Burkhart. Burkhart has to kick it out. It hits off of 2 Dragons, but ends up in the hands of McGowan. And now Blackman misses a 3. Harshman gets the rebound. Dragons heading the other way. Norton back to Johnson. Blackman almost steals it away, but Johnson's able to secure it. Now Norton's good drive baseline. Nice move. Then a good pass to Dean on the other side, and Dean travels. Good vision, man. Trude Norton can pass the ball.
Yeah, that was great vision. Norton's had a good game so far, and he's definitely asserting his claim for why he should be in the starting lineup to replace McDuffie, and he's rewarding the coach's faith in him.
Nehemiah Smith comes in for Anthony Jami. On the other side, Papuga came back into the game for Elijah Smith. Now McGowan spins, kicks it out to Papuga. Nice move by Papuga. Step back 3, no good. Same team battle. McGowan ends up with it off of Christian, Dean, and Smith.
And Dean, referee stopping play just to make sure Dean's all right.
Johnson's going to come out of the game. Oh, no. Christian Dean's going to come out of the game for Nathan Heitshoe. Just showing the depth of this Dragons team.
Yeah, showing it off, up 21 points with 2 minutes to go. I figured this was going to be the type of game you'd see the Dragons kind of go deep into their rotation here.
Especially with the game coming up, less
tomorrow.
than 24 hours away, too. A game at 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Yep, very quick turnaround. Got to rest and recover.
Johnson down low to Smith. He gets it out to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive across the lane. His pass gets smacked away, but Harshman's able to get it, and he steps out of bounds. McGowan gets it into Burkhart, drops it back to McGowan, and we're back underway. Final 2 minutes left in this first half. Burkhart over to Blackman on the baseline. Blackman inside to McGowan, and a good pass to Papuga. He gets the reverse layup to go, and Smith is going to pick up the foul. Nice ball movement by the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see Smith come out here. He's kind of getting handled a little bit down low and not a good low center of gravity. Jami's checking in, and look, it's good experience for Smith. He's a young player, freshman, and it's something you got to get your feet wet so he can learn, build upon it, grow upon it. But Westmoreland's kind of had their way down low the last couple minutes.
Papuga makes the 3-point play, and Jami came back in for Smith. Now Johnson over to Heitshoe. Out to Johnson. He thought about it, but then he gets it off to Harshman for a deep 3. Not a deep 3. I'm sorry, a 3.
That's his game. Harshman's in there to shoot, and Harshman finding the open corner. Dragons feed him. He does what he does best, knocks it down.
McGowan misses the shot. Rebound goes to Blackman. He gets blocked. And now Johnson's heading the other way for the Dragons. Throws it over to Haichu. Kicks it back out to Harshman for three. Misses that.
I get why Haichu passed it out to Harshman, but take it. You have momentum going to the basket. You had an openish lane. Attack the basket.
Yep.
Go for two, man. You're never in the game. Get on the board. Score some points.
Blackman got the layup to go. Johnson now for the Dragons. 1 minute left in the first half. Haichu will shoot a three. It sounds like he listened to you. Missed it. Jami gets the rebound and misses his putback, but gets that one to go.
Good job by Jami following up his miss and staying focused and persistent to knock it down.
Burkhart now gets it inside to McGowan, back out to Blackman now. Burkhart's going to shoot a three. Misses that off the front. Johnson comes down with the rebound. And the Dragons have it with 15 seconds left in the half. Now we're down to 10. Johnson drives, gets it down low to Norton. Norton's run out of time. Harshman deep three, misses it off the front of the rim. And a rough possession to end the half, but the Dragons are up 21 points, 41-20. Your Dragons lead the Wolfpack. We'll be back at the start of the second half.
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today. Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
Cause when we hit the beat, baby
Howard Community College is where dreams take flight and opportunities are boundless. No matter where you are in life, you'll have a college experience that fits your needs. Receive support through more than just financial aid, tutoring, and childcare assistance. Gain momentum with accelerated courses and faculty who care. Experience a vibrant community where friendships are formed, passions are pursued, and memories are made. When you graduate, you'll have the degree, skills, confidence, and connections to thrive in today's ever-changing world. Explore endless possibilities in Dragon Country. Discover more at howardcc.edu today.
Welcome back to Columbia here at the Caller Foundation Complex on the campus of Howard Community College. Matt Trudeau and Sebastian Marich with you. Sebastian, Dragons up 21 points at the end of the first half. What do they need to do in the second half to, one, maintain their lead, and also maybe get it so bench players can play since they have the game tomorrow?
So I think you need to see a little more attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor, because the last 10 minutes, a lot of the time, the Dragons were getting beat backdoor a lot. And that's something they can't allow to happen. And a lot of that falls on the wing defenders. So that would fall on primarily Christian Dean and Arthur Roche, the people who were in the last couple minutes. I think also offensively, just got to be a little more crisp. I mean, we this is a team they should beat. They know that. Let's play hard for 10 minutes and focus our attention and doing their things right. And maybe we can get this thing up to 30, 35, and we can play a lot of our bench guys and get ready for tomorrow. I think that might be something what Coach Melkinson.
Blackman missed the three, and Trude Norton got a layup to go on the other side. Dragons get the first points of the second half. Now Jami up to Johnson. Johnson back to Jami. Good play by Martin
Possession remains with the Dragons.
to be trailing and poke it out of bounds. So it will be Dragons ball in the half court, 24 seconds on the shot clock, 19:27 left in the second half.
He has Enriquez in the corner. Enriquez was all by himself in the corner. He looks a little frustrated that he won that. But Norton's got it.
Now Johnson, 16 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Dean. Dean picks up his dribble and gets it to Norton. Norton's going to shoot a three. Misses it. Martin gets the rebound for the Wolfpack, and now McGowan heading the other way.
Yeah, Norton didn't look set on that there. Kind of not his typical form. So didn't get that one to go.
Trevelyan with the hand in his face misses the three. Blackman tries to save it. It gets poked by Norton, and now Johnson spins, gets blocked by Martin. A battle for the rebound, and Jami gets it, and then they call a travel on Anthony Jami. But what a hustle effort by Anthony Jami.
Yeah, that was a good all-around basketball play there. Jami did some good work getting on the floor. Let's give Martin some credit too, getting on the floor too, getting the block, getting on the floor, causing the travel. That's what Westmoreland needs. A lot of energy and whatnot, and that was good stuff there by Martin.
All right, Blackman gets it across the line on the pass from McGowan. Now Martin, back to McGowan. McGowan spins. Gonna get a pick. They throw it down low to Blackman. It gets tipped away to Trevelyan, then tipped away again, and Jami comes down with the steal. Jami's gonna go the whole way. Misses the shot off the backboard. And now Christian Dean almost intercepts the pass, but he ends up smacking out of bounds. So it will be Wolfpack's ball. It's just getting a little wild here.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a pace Westmoreland likes a little bit, going up and down the floor, because just being down 23, you're going to have to speed it up. You can't really play in the half court every single time. So I think this is a pace Westmoreland is comfortable with right now.
And McGowan passes it to me.
There you go.
Turnover, it'll be Dragons ball. I got the ring.
Hey, you should have pulled it. Be the first broadcaster mid-game to hit basically a half-court shot.
You know, no big deal. All right, Jaden Johnson now with the ball. Calling out a play for his team, gets it over to Dean. Dean spins. Tough shot in the lane, no go. But rebound drops to Roche, who gets it out to Norton for three. He misses that. Rebound goes to McGowan of the Wolfpack. And he gets it poked away, but he's able to recover. Kicks it out to Martin. Blackman, now Trevelyan. Back to Blackman. And now Trevelyan. And now it's stolen away by True Norton. Dribbles behind his back. Then bounces it down low to Johnson. And Johnson just had Tyreek Martin played leapfrog with him. So Johnson will go. They're not going to give him two shots. They're going to, it's a baseline foul. On the floor, waving of the hands. I love when a ref does the like waving of the hands.
Yeah, no shot, no
but
shot.
like the emphatic waving, like no. All right, Dean gets the inbound. Now Johnson over to Norton. Norton needs some help. Gets it back out to Johnson. Roche. Johnson gets it down low to Norton. Norton spins around Blackman, but Blackman's able to strip him. 43-20, 17 minutes left in the second half. Dragons are up 23 points. Now, Gardner for three, misses it. Enriquez comes down with the rebound.
Good job by Enriquez there, getting his Dragons teammates to communicate more. He's calling his guards out a little bit, saying, we got to talk, we got to talk. You could hear that. It's a good job of leadership there by Enriquez, and he's right. You got to be more vocal defensively. Good steal by the Dragons.
Steal by the Wolfpack, then a steal by the Dragons, and Christian Dean gets the layup to go. That was close, but he gets it to go. He was left all by himself, stretches the lead to 25. Now McGowan up to Gardner. Gardner 2-on-1, and his pass was crazy for Blackman.
You know who he saw right there? He saw the invisible man.
That was... Substitutions, and we are looking at a 5-player substitution for Westmoreland. We got Papuga coming in. We have Maston coming in. We have Calderon coming in. We got Smith coming in and Burkhart coming in. So had to get all those out. 5 players. So that shows how Coach Morrison's feeling about his team's effort starting in the second half. Now Johnson for the Dragons gets it over to Roche. Roche gets it inside to Dean. Dean, tough shot. Gets it to go off the backboard. Calderon throws the pass away to Christian Dean. Dean hands it off to Johnson. And then they're going to call a foul.
No shot on that. Got him on the floor, and this is a good call as Calderon was not vertical on that. Reached in. He kind of got away with a couple reaches before the ref kind of finally called it.
Yeah, I
right.
was about to call like a jump ball for a second. I did think it was a foul, but it took a while. Trude Norton now looking to inbound the ball. Throws it all the way out to Johnson. We're back underway. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Roche. Now Johnson. Dean. Good drive to his right, spins around and ends up in between the legs of a defender, and Roche gets it. We're going to say that was planned. Roche cleans it up, though.
So first Dean with the spin, then Roche gets it. He gets the spin. I guess we're taking some spin classes here in this one.
Yeah, Calderon now, and he gets fouled. They're going to call it, I think, on Roche.
I think I did Johnson.
Well, we'll let you know who the foul. It is on Jaden Johnson. So we will be back. 49-20, 15-14 left in the second half. Wolfpack down for the Dragons. All right, back here in Columbia, it's Wolfpack ball coming out of the media timeout. The foul was on Jaden Johnson. It was his first. And now Calderon with the ball for the Wolfpack. Over to Papuga. He thought about a three. Now he's going to push it closer, gets it down low to Calderon. Calderon turns around, jumper too strong. Rebound goes to Roche, who gets it up to Johnson. Now Johnson hesitates, kicks it out to Dean. Dean misses the three. Rebound goes to Elijah Smith.
Spacing was a little off there for the Dragons. Dean and Roche kind of in the same spot. I think that threw Dean's shot off a little bit.
Yeah. Martin now looking for some help. Gets it to Calderon, but Johnson got his hand on it. And then a pass thrown away to Sincere Barfield, who gets it to Johnson, who gets it to Enriquez. And now Johnson thought about it. Oh, now Dean kicks it out to Barfield. Barfield drives and gets a nice layup on the baseline to drop.
That was very nice there by Barfield, going through a weave of Wolfpack defenders, getting to the cup for the basket.
Calderon misses the three. Smith gets the rebound, but it's poked away. And then a battle. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Calderon of
Entering the game for the Wolfpack, number 2.
the Wolfpack.
Entering the game for the Dragons, number 10, Colin Harshman.
Savion Holiday's coming in for the Wolfpack. Colin Harshman's coming in for the Dragons. That's Calderon's second foul. A little bit of craziness there for a second.
Yeah, no kidding.
And Roche gets it into Johnson, and we're back underway. Johnson thought about it. He'll get it to Harshman, who's open for three. He misses it. Enriquez gets the offensive rebound, then gets it to the cutting Harshman, who can't handle it, but Enriquez ends up back with it. Now Enriquez gets an easy basket to go. Little jump float. 53-20. Now Martin with the ball. Over to Maston. Now Martin under the basket. He gets fouled, and we'll have a chance at a three-point play. Foul is on Emmanuel Enriquez. Those are the first points of the second half
For the
for the Wolfpack. So they said they started the first half. Was it 17-0 in the first half? Then it was 12-0 in this half. Now it's 12-2. The free throw is no good by Martin, and Jaden Johnson now heading the other way.
Dragons got to continue to stay sharp here in this final 13 minutes. You got an important game tomorrow versus Beaver County. Got to stay sharp. And these final couple minutes will help improve the sharpness of the team tomorrow.
Enriquez all the way across for the baseline three from Barfield, who does not get it. Harshman gets the offensive rebound, misses it. Roche gets the offensive rebound, gets blocked. And now still battling for the ball. Barfield ends up with it. And a wild move by Sincere Barfield. Might have got away with an extra step or so.
Yeah, I would say he did, but let's go with what the ref said. He did it, and we'll go with the wild move.
McGowan, baseline to Martin. Martin gets his own leapfrog from Sincere Barfield.
Yeah, it's a dangerous play by Barf. I get why he wanted to try to block that, but time of score, you're up 32 or 33 against Westmoreland. I almost want to just give him that. You're too important to the team. Got to see the grander scheme of things. Luckily, he didn't get hurt, or Martin didn't get hurt. Martin did a line for 2 shots.
That's his third foul. And Tariq Martin gets the first free throw to drop. Misses the second one. Rebound goes to McGowan. He misses that. Martin gets the offensive rebound and puts it back.
That's bad by the Dragons there. Enriquez got to get that board on the free throw. Can't be allowing offensive rebounds off a free throw. That's not good by the Dragons. I'm sure that will be played in the film session next Monday.
Johnson gets the floater to drop. And because of that, it looks like Jami's going to come back into this game.
Yeah, there you go. Coach Melkinson's seen enough of that.
Now McGowan inside to Martin. It almost gets stripped away.
No.
And then an offensive foul is going to be called on Tariq Martin. And he's saying that he was in the no charge zone.
I thought Johnson was set for sure. He might have been in the restricted area, but he definitely was set. That's for sure. And the official is going to go with the charge. And we have a media timeout.
Media timeout. So we're going to step aside. 57-25. Dragons are up. 11:34 left in the second half. All right, back here in Columbia, coming out of the media timeout. Barfield gets it into Johnson, who gets it back to Barfield, and Coach Smelkinson calls out a play for his team. Now Johnson throws a baseline. A foul is going to be called on Martin. Roche very close to getting another oop in this game. That foul is on Martin.
Roche's got that bounce, as you can see. I got firsthand view of it last year in practice. He's definitely the most athletic on this team. He's the most athletic on our team last year too. He's
like a Swiss Army knife, man. He does a bit of everything.
He does, and his athleticism, it's different. It flies off the charts, and he can jump out of the gym for sure, and he uses that to his advantage a lot. He's become more polished as a basketball player, and it's good to see him continuing to grow.
So that was Martin's second foul. Roche made both the free throws. A three is hit by number 2, Savion Holiday.
Good shot there by Holiday, and Westmoreland looking to maybe make that the start of a run here for them.
Johnson for 3 gets that to go. He was left way too wide open.
Yeah, he was, and it was fairly deep too. It wasn't like right close to the line, but did a good job stepping into it, knocking it down.
If I got this kind of range, you know he's got that kind of range. McGowan to Martin. Martin thought about a 3. He's going to drive. Left-handed floater, a little strong, but he gets the friendly bounce and roll. 62-30. Dragons up 32 points with 10:26 left in the second half.
Johnson definitely made a business decision on that last defensive possession. I'd probably say good business decision too.
Harshman over to Johnson. This time defender comes out. Deep 2, no good. Barfield misses the putback, gets his own rebound, and then he gets fouled and gets the shot to drop, and we'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Good job by Barfield there, not only getting one offensive rebound, but following up his own miss, staying to it, not letting his small size get to him. He just wanted it more than his opponent. Got it, put it back up, going to the line to try to complete a 3-point play.
Ruth Norton comes on for Jaden Johnson. He joins Sincere Barfield. So McGowan.
Dragons in a 1-3. They're 1-3-1 right now.
Martin will shoot the three, misses it. Papuga. Nope, Smith comes down with it. He misses the putback, and Roche gets the rebound. Roche
Beautiful.
for three.
That was a beautiful pass
Gets that
by
to drop.
Barfield.
Yeah. I'd stopped talking. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. I had to do your role, play-by-play. No, but that was a great play by Barfield. Great vision to see Roche wide open at the top of the key. Roche knocks the three down.
Missed shot by Holiday, but he's able to tap it into McGowan. Now out for number 3, Smith, and he hits the three.
Elijah Smith, 4-3.
And it looks like this Wolfpack team's starting to at least wake up a little bit.
Good for them to see them knock some shots down too. So build their confidence up a little bit for their next game.
Roche to Harshman. Harshman gets the mid-range jumper along the baseline to go. 70-33. Martin now. Papuga for three. Misses it, but the putback is up and good by Martin. Coach Morrison wanted a foul.
And should have got it, in my opinion. It looked like Jami hit him on the arm there.
Now Harshman for three. Misses that. Rebound goes to McGowan. McGowan splits the defenders, goes to throw it back. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Anthony Jami. He fell on a shoe awkwardly.
Yeah, it's a dangerous play. Not anyone's fault. Just with the leg out extended, tripping him up. Luckily, no one got hurt on that. And I think Jami's coming out. I don't think Coach Melkinson's definitely like, I don't want my big guys to get hurt now in this one. So good for Gowder to get back out there. I bet you Gowder closes this game. You won't see Jami again.
Three, no good for Holiday. Barfield gets the rebound. Barfield's going to push it up. Gets it down, tries to get it down low to Gowder. It gets knocked out of bounds by the Wolfpack, so it'll stay with the Dragons. And we have a media timeout, so we're going to step aside. Dragons up 70-35, 7:55 left in the second half. We'll be back. All right. Coming out of the media timeout, Dragons up 35 points. It'll be their ball. Arthur Roche along the baseline.
Look for Harshman to come off a screen here maybe and get some curl action here.
And we are officially back underway. Roche gets it into Barfield. Down low to Roche. Roche gets blocked by Smith.
Coach Melkinson made me look bad there because what I told everyone the preview for was the exact opposite of what happened because I've seen multiple wrinkles of that. But we're going to do the same play on the other side. And it's going to result in a turnover.
Steal. Now Martin heading the other way, takes it all the way, gets a left-handed layup. And now Barfield Now Harshman to Barfield. Barfield floater gets it to go. He's got that nice little Antoine and Jameson floater.
Yeah, that's a good comparison right there. Nice soft touch. It's what it's about. You gotta have a soft touch. You can't just chuck it up there. And you had that soft touch there and got the two. And that's a very strong drive by Martin, but poor defense there from the Dragons. Can't allow a middle drive that easily.
Barfield gets it across the line, gets it to Norton, who gets it to Gowder. Gowder gets blocked, and now heading the other way is McGowan. McGowan's going to go the whole way, misses the left-handed layup. Gowder hands it off to Barfield. Barfield gets a nice little behind-the-back dribble and then a spin. Now Norton. Norton drives baseline, dumps it off to Harshman on the no-look, misses it. Harshman gets his own offensive rebound, and then he gets fouled. Probably going to call it on number 2. They are. That is on Savion Holiday. What a pass by Trude Norton, by the way. First foul on Savion Holiday.
You don't see a lot of that driving, attacking game from Harshman there. So it's kind of nice to see that little wrinkle in there.
Kanye McMahon comes in for Roche. Dragons are now also in the bonus. So
yeah, they've done a much better job not fouling this half compared to the last half. And just being set low center of gravity defensively.
Second free throw was no good, but Kanye McMahon got the rebound. Now Barfield all the way over to McMahon. McMahon's going to shoot a 3. It gets blocked. Barfield, nice little fake, and then a reverse layup gets it to go.
You knew McMahon with not getting that much playing time on the year. He was pulling that no matter what.
Shooter's going to shoot, I believe is what they say.
That is what they say. That is a very common phrase right there.
Now Martin. Back to McGowan for 3. Misses that off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound goes off of the Wolfpack. So it'll be Dragons ball. Nathan Heitschuh comes into the game, and Tyler Trevelyan comes into the game for each of their respective squads. And now Barfield gets the inbound. Heitschuh over to Barfield. He gets it across the line. Barfield. And he just turns it over. Got a little too cute there. And now Martin to Papuga for 3. No good. Martin hits it out of bounds. It'll be Dragons ball.
Westmoreland's in their formation. They had the refs like, where's our inbounder? Finally got the inbound there.
Now Trevelyan.
It's good opportunity for guys like McMahon and Heitschuh to state their case why they should maybe get more minutes in the Dragons rotation.
Holiday struggles with the pass, but he's able to recover. Now 5 seconds left. Gets it baseline 3 for Smith. He misses it. Rebound goes to Harshman. Now Heitschuh. Back to Harshman for 3. Misses that. And it gets knocked out of bounds by the Wolfpack. 5 minutes left in the second half. Jasper Hanna's going to come in for Harshman. Braylon Ryan's going to come in for Savion Holiday.
I think this is going to be the closing group you'll see for the Dragons here in this one. Maybe they yank Barfield.
Who did they yank Barfield for? McMahon for 3. Misses it. Gowder gets the offensive rebound.
If you want to play the 5 guys who play the least amount of minutes, it'd be Nehemiah Smith. Obviously, that's not really a positional thing. Maybe have McMahon as your ball handler, but I think this will be the final 5.
Dragons get another offensive rebound. Now Barfield all the way over to Heitschuh.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. And he would have made the 3 also. So after all that, Dragons had like 4 opportunities on that possession.
Yeah, he was pretty well out of bounds there. That was easy call there for the referee.
And now Burkhart just came back into this game, gets it across the line. He's good drive, gets blocked by Hannah, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Possession to the Wolfpack.
Now Burkhart's going to inbound it. Gets it inbounds. Now Papuga gets a pick. Step in deep 2 off the front of the rim. No good. McMahon with the rebound. He's going to throw it up to Haichu. Haichu fakes the pass and gets the layup to go.
That was as unorthodox of a layup as it gets. He faked that as soon as he was basically in the air there.
2 points is 2 points. Martin now can't get it to go. Rebound to Barfield, and they're going to call a foul on the floor.
He put that one in. He's gonna get tucked there.
Entering the game for Westmoreland. Number 12.
And you look, Nehemiah Smith is going to come in for Gouder, so not quite the prediction you thought, but he's coming in.
Close enough.
We have a media timeout, so it is 77-39. Dragons over the Wolfpack. 3:42 left in this game. We'll be back. All right, welcome back for the final 3 minutes and 42 seconds of this game. Stay tuned after this game. The men's JV team will be taking on the Monroe Mustangs JV team. Approximately 20 minutes after the end of this game. So stay tuned for that. And we have 2 games tomorrow as well. Packed weekend here at Collar. A foul is called. Martin gets the 2-point basket to go, and he will have a chance at a third. And the foul is going to be on number 21, Nehemiah Smith.
No, I think
Nope.
they called it on Haichu.
They did. I'm sorry. I saw the 1, and I didn't see any other player with a 1 on. Three-point play is complete, 77-42. Barfield gets it over. Now McMahon up to Haichu. All the way across to Barfield. Now Haichu, and nice hesitation. He steps in, gets the 2, does not get it to go, but he will go to the line for 2. That was a nice little move.
It was got not 1 but 2 defenders in the air. If you wanted to be maybe a little more unselfish, he had McMahon at the top of the key for a wide open 3, but he doesn't play often. He wants to get on the board, score some points. Can't blame him. He'll go to the line for 2 to get his name on the scoreboard.
I think they number 3, Elijah Smith and Jasper Hanna just got a warning from this ref over here. They were kind of jawing at each other.
Boys will be boys.
It's the first one to go. And now Haichu Gets the second one to drop. 79 to 42, 3:23 left. Burkhart's going to push it up the court. Gets it to number 12, Pavlikov. Now Martin calling out a play for his team. And a travel is going to be called on number 12, Connor Pavlikak. And a stolen pass. Now the Wolfpack floater gets it to drop. Pavlikak does.
Yeah, it's not good by the Dragons there. Still got to be concentrated. Yeah, the game might be over, but you got to set the tone for the next game versus Beaver. And Barfield
Had enough.
Just that right there. I love that. Attacking the basket, had enough playing around, going to the line for and one. Quick, fast, in a hurry, set the tone. Well
Coast
done.
to coast, if you will.
Yes, indeed.
Gets the three-point play to go. 82-44. Burkhart for three. In and out. McMahon gets the rebound. Hannah now. And he gets blocked by Martin. Then Martin gets it poked away. And they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Martin. This game has turned into a hockey game.
I guess the refs have their dinner appointments they want to go to.
I just don't understand how you're going to warn players for talking to each other, but then you're just going to let war rugby break out on the court.
Yeah.
Because all that happened from the block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That may or may not have been a block. But we're back underway. Barfield over to Haichu. He's going to shoot a three and gets that to go. That's a big shot if you're Sebastian Marriage.
There you go.
13 left. 85-44. Martin with it. Misses that. Rebound goes to Smith. They're going to call foul on number 2, Holiday.
Yeah, barge Hannah in the back on the loose ball. Should be 2 shots for Jasper.
So Martin is from Catonsville, Maryland. So he's had the best game for his team so far. 16.6 rebounds, 1 assist. Holiday picked up his second. Dragons, player of the game for them so far is Barfield with 16 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And True Norton, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So
yeah, he did a good job stepping in for McDuffie in the lineup. It was a hole, and he answered the call and did a very nice job.
He's been on a bit of a run, recently. He had a really good game on Wednesday night in the overtime winner.
Yeah. Norton's always been one to put the ball in the basket, too. He did that at Anne Arundel in his 1 year there. He's a local Howard County guy. Did that at Oakland Mills High School. I coached against them, actually, when I was at Glen Elg, and he was a nightmare to game plan against. But he's always been a good, talented player.
Out of bounds. Possession to the Wolfpack.
So ball's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Wolfpack. They have 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pavlikak for 3, misses it, misses everything. Hannah comes down with it. He's going to take it all the way, misses the finger roll, and then it gets punched out of bounds by the Wolfpack.
I like Jasper or Hannah taking that strongly to the basket. Didn't get the finger roll to go, but I like the intentions there.
Hannah looks to inbound it, gets it into McMahon, who drops it off to Barfield. Barfield goes all the way, misses it. Smith gets the rebound, misses the putback, gets his own rebound, loses it, and stepped out of bounds. So it will be Dragons ball.
Smith kind of got mugged there, to be honest. They get 127 left, don't want to blow the whistle too much, but definitely got mugged there.
Haichu got the inbound, hesitates. He's going to drive, dumps it off to Smith. Good passing by the Dragons today. That's been one of the main focuses today that you can see is just how good the passing has been.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Smith finding the hole in the Westmoreland defense, getting on the board, getting a couple points.
Martin misses the three. McMahon comes down with the rebound. He's going to take it all away. Misses it. And now Holiday heading the other way for the Wolfpack. He gets blocked by Smith, and now Haichu gets it over to Barfield. Barfield took like 14 steps. Not really, but it was definitely a travel.
I would say more, maybe 15, 16. Let's go with that. I mean, well, he did the
You
cha.
see how big his eyes were from
Yeah, he
here.
was like, showtime. Did the cha-cha slide there.
Burkhart now. They'll have a little laugh about that in the locker room.
Oh, for
after this
sure.
game.
Most definitely.
34 seconds left in this game. Martin's going to shoot a deep three. Misses off the front of the rim. Barfield lets it go out of bounds. It'll be Dragons ball, and they can hold on to it if they want.
Yeah, I'd expect that to be the case. Dribble out the clock. Nice
Put 'em
win.
on the line here.
There you go.
Do you?
No.
All right. Well, I figured. So your Dragons will improve to 15-4 on the season, 5-1 in the conference, 8-2 at home, and they will be back here tomorrow against Community College of Beaver County at noon. I'll be calling that game with Sebastian. This Wolfpack team will fall to 5-12, 1-4 in the conference. Dragons extend their winning streak to 8 games. And that will do it. That is the final game. Final score 89-44. Dragons win. We will be back for the start of the next game, the JV matchup.